Right, welcome back troops. This is the situation. I got home from work today and I found there was a parcel waiting for me. Now it's not entirely unexpected and there's a bit of a story behind it. I'll go into that a bit later on. At the moment it's Thursday and as we all know tomorrow is Fatwood Friday, or Fire It Up Friday. So I'm suspecting that this parcel is bushcraft fire related. In fact, I'm fairly sure it is. So tomorrow I've got to get my own tea anyway, so I thought I'd have a Friday fire up. I don't have any fatwood, and there's no fatwood in this wood that I'm aware of. There might be the possibility of some, but there's good substitutes. So I'm just out getting my material for tomorrow and I'll just show you what that is as I get it. So I'll keep this as brief as possible and then we'll get into the main video, which is the mail call and the fatwood fry up. It's, as I say, it's got a bit of a story behind it, but we'll get into that when I've got the materials. So I'm just out with the dog now, and the dog, I've got the dog, I don't know whether you can see her lying in the grass there, but she's just been playing with 3 other dogs, which is why I've got her on the lead, because I don't want her running off with them. They've had a good run for the money. Right, anyway, we'll get on to the gathering materials. Substitute materials for fatwood, but good enough, but not the real thing. Right. Okay then, so this is my first substitute, which is birch bark. And this is a rotten log, so I'll just be peeling the top thin layer off. We don't get thick birch bark in the northeast of England, so it's not the sort of thing you could build a canoe out of. So this is only paper thin, but there's enough of it. Got to be a bit careful here because this is a public wood. It's a bit damp underneath, but we've got a day for it to dry out, so the birch bark is fairly good when it's damp anyway. So just to transport it, I'm going to put it in a polythene bag, which is never good because things sweat in a polythene bag. Paper bag or a cloth bag would be better, but for the short time it'll be in here. Certainly not going to do it any harm. Just won't dry out, that's all. Right, I'll get a little bit more, but that's enough of this. Okay, so birch bark is good. Knowing your area is good. Knowing where your resources are is good. And I happen to know that along here there are some evergreens that are bleeding sap, resin. So we're going to try and collect a bit of that, and that really is the basis of Fatwood. So although I haven't got Fatwood as such, I've certainly got the ingredients of it, or will have, hopefully. Here we go. I think you've seen me get some of this before. I'll just show you it close up. So there's been fire through here which has damaged the trunks, and the trunks have bled the sap out, and she's got her own bit of wood stashed. There it is. I thought she was... Fetch that here, Jess. Fetch it here. I thought she was carrying a pheasant when I first spotted it. It's a big piece of tree root. Anyway, back to the task in hand. So you can see in there, possibly, it's actually gone hard. It's like looks like and has the consistency of sugar, and it burns like sugar. That's wet there, sticky wet. I don't know whether you can see that. That's what we're after. You daft dog. It's that piece of log. It's quite heavy. Anyway, I'm going to get a little bit of this, and this will be a fantastic sustainer for when the birch bark catches. Right, so although it's messy and this isn't dry, but hopefully I can get it dried by tomorrow evening. That'll be charcoal fairly all the way through, and it's a tremendous resource for starting your fire with. So if you come across it, take it and use it. So I've got enough charcoal there, and I think we're going to call it a day now. I think we've got enough just to get us going. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted. One more thing I definitely need. Right, we'll go and get that. When an evergreen's rotted back and it's left these knots where the branches came out, that's the sort of place you'd expect to find fatwood. But with these trees round here, I'm not hopeful, but I'm just going to give this a try. I've got fatwood. I've got fatwood for the Fatwood Friday fatwood fry up. so I've got some fatwood. I'll just change the focus. So there you can see the dark, oily fatwood in there. It's old, so it hasn't got a tremendous smell about it, but you can smell it. I'll just get one or two more. Right then, so I just want a bit of trunk of a reasonable diameter just to do my actual cooking on, and you'll see how that works when we get onto it. So first I just want to check how much weight this limb has on it, which is none in fact. Doesn't have any weight on it, so that's alright. The whole lot's not going to fall down when I cut through this. Walk away. Touch yourself. Over there. I might take enough for two bits. Be cut in half. Right. Hopefully that should be enough to do the actual cooking with for my dinner tomorrow. So that's the introduction. We'll now get down to the meat of it. Today's Thursday. Your next clip will be Friday. Fatwood Friday.